back to Cooking with Me. Continuing on with our Keto BBQ Extravaganza video series, this installment is entitled This Little Piggie. We are cooking pork steaks. This recipe will work for any kind of pork steak, pork chop, ribeye, porterhouse. They got all kind of different names for them now. The ones I have are about 1 inch thick, and if you have one thicker than that, I would add an extra 5 minutes on the grill to compensate for an extra ½ inch. That's what she said. A properly cooked pork steak can be just as enjoyable as a beef steak. I mean, almost as enjoyable as a beef steak. Cooking pork steaks is more difficult than cooking a ribeye. I mean, how many times have you gone to somebody's barbecue and nobody's touching the pork chops because they're hard as a rock, the kids are playing frisbee with them outside, and it's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. I mean, honestly, how many teeth have you lost eating pork chops? 10, 20? But that all ends today, folks. I'm gonna show you how to cook a juicy, delicious pork chop. Hey, you guys! Okay, let's cook some pork. Today's episode is brought to you by aluminum foil, which is my favorite type of foil made out of metal. Don't get me started on the country and western foils. The aluminum foil is the secret to having a juicy pork chop. And you'll see why in a second. But first, let's season it. I'm gonna do salt and pepper, not the band. Now for pork, you need to put more salt than you normally would on beef, because pork is gonna taste bland if you don't put a lot of salt. But salt is not a bad thing on the ketogenic diet, especially if you have a good salt, like pink Himalayan, Celtic, truffle salt. Then I add a little bit of garlic powder and a slice of butter. And if you like lime on your pork, you can also add some lime juice. But I'm going to forego that today. Then you wrap it up in aluminum foil and you put it on the grill for 4 minutes, then you flip it for another 4 minutes, then you take it out of the foil and you sear it for 2 minutes on each side on top of the coals. That is called reverse searing. Pork chops are really cheap. I got a big old pack of them for like $4. And when you take these things off the grill, you want to let them rest for about 5 minutes and they're ready to serve. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but these pork chops are not dry. The kids will not play frisbee with them. They will enjoy them. Oh, wow! Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with Me. I've been me, and I hope that you've been you. Till next time. Cooking with me. Cooking with me. Doo-ba-doo. Well, the word on the street is, if you comment on this video, you'll be the talk of the town. If you subscribe, all of your dreams will come true. Till next time.